Hello, welcome to the sixth round recap of the Budapest Spring Festival, which is also the Open Hungarian Championship. Yeah, I lost. I lost round six, but I played against a very strong player and a very interesting game. I played against Grandmaster Visakh NR. One of the interesting facts about him, he has a brother who is also a grandmaster, so they are actually I think the second strongest siblings now in India. I think because now pregnant and I think his sisters I think now stronger combined than they are, but they are still pretty strong. I think he was the 59th grandmaster in India, and his peak rating was 2566 in 2022. Current rating is 2506. Yeah, actually I was not able to prepare too much against him because when I looked like he played all kind of openings, e4, d4, c4, so I was thinking the best preparation is to rest and prepare my mind and let's see the game. And actually I was right, because he played something different than in the other games in this tournament. So started with c4, played c5, knight f3, g6, knight c3, bishop g7, e3. Actually, in this moment I was very happy because it looked like he decided to play kind of like a passive system, which is normally a good thing for me. Okay, so knight f6, b3, castling, because if I can develop my pieces out of in the opening, I am very strong. Bishop b2, b6, bishop b2. So he played probably, and looked like he took a lot of time actually around move like 4 or 5. So maybe it was a surprise. Probably he started with c4 and maybe he expected I play like c6, which I did many times to go to the Slav defense. But then I was thinking actually like around 5 minutes on my first move and said, oh, which one to play, and let's play c5. Okay, so castle, play d5, d4, exchange, d6 takes the knight takes the capturing back, knight bd7, rook c1, I played rook c8. Yeah, here I was thinking, and probably this was a little bit better to start with a6, preparing b5, and if a4, the knight e5. I think this was a good move to force him back, and then queen d6, and then rook d8, rook c8. I think here I would have maybe even a small edge. Okay, I played rook c8, played queen e2. Now I cannot play a6 anymore, this is covered. Still fine. I think queen c7, rook fd8, and here actually I was not aware of his threat, which is not a threat actually now, but after the move I play queen b8, just go out of this one. Yeah, it would be safer just to play rook fd8, defend the knight, because there is no tricks on this one, so I have time to play queen b8 next move, because here comes a really nice and strong move for white. Please pause the video and try to find what's the move for white. Knight e6. Wow, what a move, yeah. Actually the idea is if I capture, then bishop takes e6, double attack, one of the double attacks which I blundered in this tournament. King h8, and then he can capture back here, and then actually this is good for white. So white won an extra pawn, plus has an extra active rook. Yeah, black has still some compensation. Rook f8, bishop c6, bishop, because of a pair of bishops. But I decided to play actually a more exciting move, a counter sacrifice. Wow. Actually, objectively, this is the best move. Yeah, he cannot really take the rook, because if he takes the rook, then I take the... First I make an intermediate move, so cannot take the knight back with the queen, and then... Yeah, black has, bishop and a knight, pair of bishops for the rook and the pawn. This is some small edge for black, I think. So, Instead of capturing my rook, he captured my other rook actually. And now here I have two possible moves. I played actually the better one. Yeah, please try to find a good move for black. Rook h4, actually threatening this pawn. I played g3, the only move actually for him. If decides to take the piece, now rook up, rook, now pause the video and find the checkmate in 2. Check, checkmate. Okay, so g3 played the right move. Now I need to find a good continuation, because yeah, I could capture back and sacrifice one, so sacrificing 2 exchanges, and actually still that's not that bad because my pieces are kind of active, but I found the right good move. Also sacrificing the rook for the attack, which he declined because now threatening to jump in, so he played e4, but actually if capturing the rook I just show a very long line which I analyzed. Of course there are so many possible distractions, but just show one line. So actually black is better here. Takes, capturing, queen c4, knight e5, rook d8. So white is up 2 exchanges, so rooks for the knight and bishop. 2 rooks for a knight and the bishop and the pawn, but because the white king is so weak and the black pieces are active, actually this is still better for black. Check, knight f3, which you can see, you know, black captures few pawns, returning some stuff time to time. Yeah, white tries some counterplay, defends, going back to defend, and now as you see the black pieces are really active. We want to keep the queens on the board. Knight d5. Yeah, and I finished the analysis here. Actually, when you look, these 2 bishops are super strong. The knights are controlling squares. So actually this is already winning. It's just a question of time winning back now one of the exchanges, and then already like 3 pawns up. So it's no chance for black. No chance for white. Yeah, black is winning here. Okay, but let's go back to the game. So he played the right move, e4, to stop my knight f3. Okay, now I should save the rook. f4. Now we make the exchange. I exchange the knights, and I get a nice pawn. Rook d4 protects the e4, e6. Actually, this was not the right move. Yeah, was appealing a little bit like threatening this stuff, and I was thinking to play rook e7 to cover the back rank, but actually the more natural and the best move was rook c5, just to come back with the rook to defend. And after e5, which, yeah, this is what I did not like, but after knight h5, the knight can go back here, and black is totally fine. I have a pair of bishops and a pawn for the exchange. So played e6, b4. Another bad move, attacking the weak pawn, but actually it was more important to keep the rook here, so keep the queen here and then try to maybe make exchanges and keep things together like this way. You try to get some counterplay here. Okay, I played queen a8, played rook d1, bishop e7, stops this strong move. Queen f3. Actually, this was not the best move. It was better actually to play queen c4 with the idea of penetrating with the... yeah, this is an interesting exchange sacrifice because the penetration. Actually, this rook is kind of misplaced here. It looks somehow nice to attack, but it's misplaced. This is why it would be better to come back. Takes. Yeah, and actually the problem is like the king is in trouble. Rook is attacked, rook needs to move, and then we win the exchange, win the piece, because blacks should sacrifice the bishop to prevent the checkmate. And this is good for white. So this would be better if play queen f3 instead. Wow, actually I missed. There's a nice move, nice looking move. I was thinking like this move actually in the game also. Wow. Queen e2 and then maybe just move away. So objectively, probably this would be the best continuation. I realized I need to do something here with my rook because queen f4 is a threat. I played g5, which was probably a mistake. Rook d7. It's a good-looking bad move. It's sacrificing the exchange, which, yeah, it worked out for him in the end, but because I didn't play the best defense. But probably it would be better for just to, go back and keep the exchange up and slowly repositioning and try to push on the king side. Maybe just defend this pawn and slowly go up. But played rook d7, I captured. Also, one part was of the story I had very low on time. I was like maybe 7 moves for 14 moves. 7 minutes for 14 moves. Okay, king f8, that's the best move. Knight d5. Okay, here actually, yeah, both moves were fine. I played this one. Maybe this was objectively a little bit better. Capture, but I did not see what happens after. I was thinking, okay, this is just bad. I did not find the right things. Yeah, f6 was actually also possible, but somehow it felt just too dangerous because like losing maybe after queen c7 some pawns. But actually this was the right move, which I missed. Just quickly attack the rook, and after king d8, wow, probably hard to find, especially very low on time. And this is equal. Okay, so instead I captured, this is also fine. I captured the knight, captured the rook, and captured the pawn. And this is the right thing to do. But now here I made probably the final big mistake. Maybe not the final one, because actually he made also some mistakes, so I could still keep the game going. But here I actually look the move which I should play, this move, certainly checkmate, and then when it, let's say, defends, then now king e8, so can come closer to the center, plus stops many of the threats on the back rank which was working later in the game, or queen d2 defense, still king e8. And then comes to offer the exchange of the queens, and this would keep the position pretty close to equal. Probably it's equal. But I played queen c6. Yeah, I was hoping the endgame is still equal, but actually not. Okay, he did not play the best move actually. So yeah, he could just take this pawn. This would be a better one, and then just, yeah, this is also strong, and yeah, and actually this is hanging. I cannot take this really, but just too active. Can make some tricks, checkmate threats, and then make me passive and win the pawn, and probably this pawn also in danger. So yeah, this is still probably better than the game what happened later, but yeah. So he played a3, which gave me the chance to play a5. I played the right move, but here I again made the final, maybe still not the final mistake, but a mistake to allow the exchange. Yeah, actually I think this is the final mistake, allowing the exchange the bishops with bishop b4. Yeah, I should have, instead of this, keep the bishops. Yeah, now actually this is a much better version than in the last time. Now this is defended and my king is fine, so this would be equal. But still, here I had only few minutes left. Capture. Yeah, and first I was thinking maybe this can be also fine, but the problem is I cannot really make this bishop active and still defending. I think this can be helpful, but it's, yeah, actually somehow even 2 pawns and the bishop should be okay, but still not okay. Yeah, he can just be too active. And somehow I cannot really go forward. The king becomes active and slowly he pushing me back. Play this one. We both started to come with the kings. Yeah, now I need to be ready to play b5 to defend the pawn. Yeah, and unfortunately here, yeah, I tried my best to get some counterplay, but if I don't get that, I will be always in Zugzwang, and he comes forward, and will win the pawn. I cannot do anything, because my bishop needs to always sit here. So I played bishop d1 to get some counterplay, but fortunately his pawn is just too quick, and if my pawns would be, and my king would be more forward, then I would have chance with 3 pawns against the rook, but here it's no chance. B7 captures. The problem is the Zugzwang, so I will be always in Zugzwang. You know, if I can pass the move, then white cannot break. But in chess, it's also important. In endgames, actually, many times you can use this idea of Zugzwang. So you just make the opponent move, and then he has no good move. Every move worsens his position. This is the same stuff. So I should allow the king to come forward. Or I should make my pawn just weak and then lose the pawn. Back, king g4. Again, if I can pass the move, this would be still okay. This would be still probably equal game, because cannot come forward more. Yeah, but unfortunately I need to again push the pawn or let his king come and then lose this pawn. Yeah, I made a few more moves just to, I wanted to show this little if he plays something like this cool checkmate actually. I wanted to show. Okay, but of course he did not allow that. Play this one. Again, if I could pass the move here, that would be still actually equal. With captures, that actually just wins the rook. He could not do anything if I can just only pass the move always here. But it's Zugzwang. So I need to move, so then he captures. Yeah, a few more moves. I just played to see if there's any more tricks, but no tricks anymore. King f4, and then yeah, here I resigned the game. So interesting. So I got a good position out of the opening. Yeah, I got this interesting hit which I missed, this knight e6, but I was fine with the counterattack. I got this piece and pawn against the rook, so interesting imbalance, which it would be close to equal. Yeah, I did not come back with the rook, which was the right thing to do. And then again in the endgame I got some chances, but yeah, my time management also I need to improve. Okay, so let's see the situation, the current situation of the tournament. So I am actually on place 144 out of 210. Let's hope to improve that in the next round. Next round in the afternoon, like in 2.5 hours, I will play with Barbara Miho-Kihas. Actually, she's a women international master rated 2,200. So let's hope for the best against her. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, if you enjoyed, yeah, please subscribe, and hope to see you very soon, probably tomorrow. Bye-bye.